Thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving your website you can get more exposure, outrank competition, and of course get more clients. I'm going to be talking about a couple of things really quick: content, keywords, and backlinks. Now, first things first, I have a website built out here, and the first thing that I have to strongly recommend is to add more relevant content. When I say content, I'm not just talking about the images, the icons, I'm talking more about the text that your website has. Why is this so important? Because when Google analyzes your page, they read through this whole thing. So you gotta make sure that you include keywords, for example, estate planning, lawyer, New York, or Rochester, New York, because I see that one of your locations actually Rochester. So that's when you have to start building this content based on these keywords so Google can understand that you are providing that type of services that your law firm is specializing in that thing. But you're not going to be limited to just one keyword or couple. We can do a whole research and see what actually will fit your needs. But moving on, the concept of having relevant content not only applies for the homepage, it applies for the whole website. So, for example, here let's say estate planning. Let's see what you got there. Uh, you can see that you have a little content here, but if you're not including those keywords, then you definitely not going to be um, ranking for any of the searches. And I can show you that really quick because I see that you have a lot of information, but probably, like I said, you're not placing those keywords where they have to be or the way they're supposed to be. So I use this tool called Ahrefs, and this is what does allows me to see the data that Google is picking from your website. So we can see that you're being only found for 16 keywords out of your entire website, and you have around 193 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. Think about like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more popular you're going to become, right? Same concept applies here with the difference that not all links are created equal. So if you have hundreds of thousands of links, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting those keywords that you need to be found for, you're not gonna see the results that you want, and most likely your rating is not gonna go up. So you're not gonna become popular on Google. Um, very simple like that. So let's take a look and see the keywords that are being found for really quick. And you can see that this is the branding, and you have rank number one, of course. But then we have this one, for example, estate planning attorney, Rochester, New York. There's 50 searches a month. That's quite a lot. And you're on the fourth page, and um, you keep losing the spots, and you don't have any traffic. So we're gonna take a look and see on this keyword, see who's ranking on the top positions, what are they doing, and what would you need to do to pretty much start seeing results. But other than that, we can see that you're not ranking for anything, and that's because your content and the backlinks that you have are not really optimized. So they go all together. These two things, backlinks and content, they go together. They work together. So again, if you don't have that relevant content, it's going to be very difficult for you to appear on a Google search. So let's take this as an example. If I go to Google, you're going to see the first thing right here, the map section. And if you have a location in Rochester, your profile should be here. So I believe that if you have a profile, you have to optimize it, you have to improve its content, you have to interact with the reviews. So if somebody leaves a review, you have to reply to that. If somebody asks a question by over Google, because they do provide those options, you have to reply right away. Otherwise, Google is not going to take you seriously, and you're not going to become ranking in these top three. Uh, then you have the organic results, of course. The number one. I'm sorry. This is a directory. You can see the lawyers, findlaw.com. Then you got expertise.com, another directory. This one on no directory, but these guys are ranking over here number 4. Let's go take a look and see. I want to take this as an example because this is a lot, not a directory, and let's see why they're ranking in this 4 position. What are the benefits of that? And just for your reference, almost 70% of the people that do a Google search, they go for the top 3 on the map section or the top 3 here. That means that they don't scroll down all the way to the end of the page, they don't go to the second or third page. So you are missing a lot of opportunities here, a lot of potential clients are looking for that specific service. So let's take a look and see. You can see that they have a dedicated page for this. So they can appear, and you can see that they have content. And even though that doesn't seem that much, it's probably just enough for them to be ranking on that. So that's good news for you because if we analyze this and we get to know how many words of content we have, what we just need to do is actually double or triple that and include those keywords and have quality links so they can power that up. And you can actually start competing. But you can see that these guys have a lot of pages. They have a lot of things going on here. So that's also helping them because that's what Google likes to see, a lot of information, a lot of relevant information. So if we look on the back end of their website, they're being found on that only page. They're being found for 67 keywords, and they do only have 6 backlinks. And you can see that rating is pretty high. So that means that these backlinks are really powerful. So let's take a look and see the keywords that they being found for. We're going to see estate planning, the one that we were seeing. Yeah, I think it was this one. Uh, it's 80 searches a month. And because they're ranking number 4, they're getting 7 visits straight to their website. So that means there's 7 potential new clients. They have this one up here as well. State lawyers, Rochester, NY, 40 searches a month. They're ranking number 1. Actually, they're getting another 13. So just do the math in between these two. There's 20 visits a month just on these 2 keywords. And that's what is giving them the chances of getting more clients. And that could be you. Again, it depends on what keyword you want to be found for, but we can take this as an example and see the potential that they have based on the volume search that they have. So you can get an idea on how many new visits you can get to your website and how many possible new clients you can get, right? So really quick to wrap things up, you need to improve your content. That's an essential part of the website. Most people don't know about that because they just think that you just upload your website, put it out there, and hope for the best. Unfortunately, that's not how things work. You have to invest in this if you want to see the result. This can actually be a powerful tool for any business if it's done properly. Once again, my name is Alex. I really hope you find this information useful. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.